shuffle back to second last, passed by Stalking and Tis My Bay around her. Glint of Hope, and now the favourites last. Coming up towards the turn, 400 to go. Daisies of Dallamore, a length Tis My Bay from Biscayne Bay. Mogaloo under the whip from Glint of Hope. Kamalua Sunsets last around the bend. Daisies and a Dallamore at the 300 metre sprint up by a length and a half. Tis My Bay, Glint of Hope, and behind them Mogaloo. Daisies went for home. 200 metres to go. 2 lengths of Dallamore, Tis My Bay, Glint of Hope. The favourite will run near enough to last. Daisies at the 100's well clear, and Daisies is going to win it. Daisies for Damien Lane, a terrific ride in the end. 1 length and a half, Glint of Hope and Biscayne Bay. Morris set fourth, and then Tis My Bay Stalking at Dallamore. Next Mogaloo, Kapalua Sunset never in it. Then came Gonna Dance a Lot and Calm's Treasure. As Daisy's wins at 9.10 and $2.80.
1, 2, 3. Test. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Afternoon, everybody. Runners coming into the enclosure for the first here at Stanthorpe. No scratchings, race 1.
Another Phillies race in Melbourne, another very messy race. And a couple of Sunset was certainly in lots of trouble. Yeah, she was
She's a nuisance. She's a nuisance of Waka, Empire, Cyclone Diva, Golden Wit, Chili Pills,
and the field is all set. Okay, Marlo, thank you for that. Second from Walker, and the starter's not happy. He's off in low. So Steve Walker from Walker. Or is he going for a manual start?
It's a variation.
No, there's a problem.
Just a quick step.
All studios that we're from you on, so there'll be no otherwise it's going to have to be good at night.
Nirvana Ninja, So they head out to the 1,000 metres mark for the opening event. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Stanthorpe Jockey Club. First time in 2 years, and welcome along to you, one and all. We've got a capacity field of 12 in the opening event. There are no scratchings from race 1. I'll give you a check of the riding changes and scratchings after we get past this one, but they are on their way to the gates. 1,000 metres the journey of the opening event.
Hey Paul, how are you?
Tony, well thanks. There you be.
Thank you, sir. Where would you like to put this?
Wherever it's secure.
How would you like to? You're there? You're not moving the mic, are you?
No, mate.
Have you been well?
Yeah, good.
Well.
Good. Empire Day. Cyclone Diva. Chili Pills, it's a variation. Golden Embers, is it? Golden Embers, Golden Embers, Golden Embers, Golden Embers. Chili Pill. The 3 is Golden Wit, and the 10 is Madam Tess. Golden Wit, Golden Wit, Golden Wit, Madam Tess, Madam Tess, Madam Tess. Golden Wit, Chili Pill. Madam, what is it? Madam Tess, Madam Tess, Madam Tess. Madam Tess, Nirvana Ninja. Just a quick step in the blue, Nirvana Ninja in the red. So, Golden Embers, Empire Day, Nirvana Ninja, It's a Variation, Golden Embers again, Golden Wit, Avoca, Chili Pills, Chili Pills, Mr. Quickstep, Nirvana, 10 is Oliver. She's a nuisance. Nirvana Ninja. She's a nuisance, is it? She's a nuisance. Red Cap. Empire Day. Avoca. It's a Variation. Chili Pills. Golden Embers. G'day, mate. Madam Tess. Madam Tess. Nirvana Ninja. She's a nuisance. Madam Tess. Golden Embers. Nardushka. Chili Pills. Cyclone Diva. Golden Wit, Mr. Quickstep. So these runners at the gates for race 1, field of 12, Country Club Hotel and MJ Cleaners bring you race 1. We thank them and our long list of sponsors, which is shown in your race book. So the 12 maiden gallopers at the start, and She's a Nuisance will be the first one to come in. What you often find is when there's a bit of a breeze around, as is the case right now, some of the horses could get a bit stirred up. They don't necessarily like the breeze, particularly some of the horses that are young and haven't had that many starts. I noticed number 9, Golden Embers, jockey's just hopped off out of the saddle there and leading that one around. A few of the others look a little bit fidgety, but probably nothing to be alarmed about at this stage. Now, It's a Variation, drawn 1, has gone into line. She's a Nuisance comes forward. Mardushka going in between them into gate 2. Avoca and Golden Wit next 2 to come along. Mr. Quickstep. Nirvana Ninja, Cyclone Diva, Chili Pills. Golden Embers still riderless. Madam Tess walking around quite calmly. And Mr. Quickstep's gone in. This is the biggest field of the day, 12 running here. We've got 9 runners in the second, 10 in the third, 7 in the cup and 8 in the last. So good sized fields from start to finish. And Nirvana Ninja just balked at the very last moment. It might have even had its head through the back of the gate there, but just balked at the last minute. What I was saying about them perhaps getting stirred up by the wind, here's a case in point. Jockey's dismounted from Nirvana Ninja. So they'll try and load that one riderless. Meantime, Golden Wit being led forward. Fabulous racing, in particular Randwick and Caulfield today. Good luck with your punting there. All up, we've got 11 bookmakers today to accommodate your bets on the locals and the metropolitan races. Now Nirvana Ninja gets to the gate, turns sideways. Here's a go. It's gone in. That's the way. So Nirvana Ninja, jockey about to reunite there. Empire Day, Avoca, Chili Pills just await their turn. Cyclone Diva, Madam Tess. So the first turn comes up reasonably quick from the 1,000 metre start here. It's down into that dip at the 800s where they start the long searching climb up the hill. Golden Embers rider back on board. We've got 3 to load. No, we haven't. We've got 5 to load. There's 2 more back there. Golden Embers jockey out of the saddle again. Minuet Kennedy, the rider of Golden Embers. The horse has been loaded, and Minuet, who hails from just the north side of Brisbane, near Kilcoy. She's getting back in the saddle. Top weight or joint top weight of Voca. Gets the number 1 saddle cloth in alphabetical order, starting with A. They're always going to be a chance. Madam Tess comes to an outside gate. Cyclone Diva and Empire Day, both wearing predominantly yellow colours, will be the last 2. So on a glorious spring afternoon, which feels probably a bit more like autumn, but perfect really, we're about to see them fly. Welcome to the coverage of On The Bit as well, the people watching on The Bit. This is the first at the Stanthorpe Jockey Club, October race day. Oh, there's one through the gate. It's Golden Embers, number 9, has got through the gate and has gone about 100 metres already, only at a slow gallop, but the clerk of the course in pursuit. Minuet Kennedy just coming out from the back of the stalls. We'll just see how she is. She's walking okay. But goodness me, number 9's come back towards the gates. You don't normally see that. Normally when they get through they do a full stretch lap of the track. That still might happen, but there for a moment looked as though we might have the horse coming back to the start to be grabbed. No such luck. So Golden Embers is on the loose near the 800 metres mark, going about a 3/4 pace gallop, I suppose, or half pace maybe. So that's unfortunate because the other 11 in the stalls, some of them are fairly inexperienced. So Golden Embers has turned back in the reverse direction. Coming back down to avoiding the clerk of the course, but going in the reverse direction. But yeah, can just turn around and do as it likes virtually. It's going to have a gallop up in front of the clerk of the course again. Now, Empire Day is out of the line. The other 10 runners are standing in the gates as Golden Embers comes up towards the home turn. Rider of Empire Day's jumped out of the saddle. So please don't clap and cheer this horse, but calmer it is the better. More chance it won't do something stupid, like crash into a fence. Well, that's not going to be a worry now because it's turned around and going back again the reverse direction. So it's unfortunate. So rider of Empire Day is out of the saddle and that horse just being circled around. Golden Embers is going to have another look at the home turn. Probably a good time to give a plug to the Clifton Jockey Club for their meeting next Saturday. They traditionally race on Cox Plate Day, and like Stanthorpe, they didn't have their meeting last year. So Clifton will be the venue. Here's the Sydney race.
Decent rain settling fourth the inside of Lucy. Further back the Wolves and the favourite Fangirl getting up on the inside of Headliner. Ironbeach pulling hard back in the field from May Rose and Masquerade. And So bigger runners makes the running today by a half length of Lovely Tender. And Raduna in a trailing spot third. May Rose is keen going around the field into fourth. Then Hoover Lucy, followed by Bullseye and Me. She was uncontrollable and she's let go now out wide. Further back to Decent Rain from getting well back now is Headliner from Masquerada. Fangirl now second last and Roots sees them all coming around the turn. Picarona's just in front of Love Me Tender. May Rose has worked in the run. Return right behind them with Hoover Lucy. Then I am there and Fangirl's getting to the middle of the track looking for the gaps now. They're right across the track again and Fangirl gets the split. And McDonald said go. She went to another lead from Headliner. Worked into the inside. Roots making ground but Fangirl in top flight now. Roots is coming with a big run late but Fangirl take a put a half length to Roots. Decent right up the inside third. Followed by Raduna and Hoover Lucy. Then Headliner from Masquerada.
Well, the clerk of the course almost had the reins there of Golden Embers in the early part of the home straight, but the horse has escaped again from him. I thought we're right here. He was just leaning over to grab the reins and Golden Embers took off again. So you probably don't need a running description from me what's happening. It's painfully obvious, but this horse has to be caught. It's a vehicle on its way from the starting point. Now let's have a look. There you go, Golden Embers has been caught. Hopefully doesn't escape again, but has been caught by the clerk of the course. So we'll let you listen to the southern races until we get this track cleared for action. So Golden Embers presumably will be coming into the saddling enclosure. Now Empire Day goes back into line. So it looks like we're about to see them blaze away. Minus Golden Embers is scratched. Stand by for a start. There's the starter now. Will we have a red light? Not yet, doesn't matter. They're off. Bit slow to go was Chili Pills and also Empire Day and also Golden Wit. On the other hand, beginning brilliantly there was Mr. Quickstep, and has gone out to the early lead. Charging through in the centre there is Cyclone Diva as they go down Corrigan Dip to the 800 metre mark. Cyclone Diva takes the lead. She's a Nuisance is in second placing, followed on the outside then by Mr. Quickstep, who after beginning well has drifted back to third, but still a challenging third at that. Avoca's up into fourth placing. There's about 4 lengths away then to Nirvana Ninja. It's a variation, and further back in the field then came Mardushka as they approached the home turn from Empire Day. Golden Wit, and one of the last there as they come into the straight was Madam Tess, with further back in the field Chili Pills. Down the dip they come. Cyclone Diva is the leader. The pursuer is Mr. Quickstep. He's getting around its heels. Cyclone Diva 100 metres to go is the leader from Mr. Quickstep, who's trying hard, but Cyclone Diva will go mostly all the way. Cyclone Diva beat Mr. Quickstep. Down the outside, She's a Nuisance got up to run third. Then came Avoca. They were followed by Nirvana Ninja, Golden Wit, and then came further back in the field was Madam Tess. Further astern then we had Empire Day, was always a long way back. Madushka, one of the last to arrive, in company there with Chili Pills and the late scratching of number 9, Golden Ember. So Cyclone Diva's won the first. Number 8, Cyclone Diva. There it is on the big screen on the infield, safely holding at bay the potential challenger, Mr. Quickstep. And She's a Nuisance got up to run in third placing, number 11. So 8, Cyclone Diva, Isabella Rob Jones for Mark Curry of Toowoomba. Jumped from the extreme outside barrier in the field of 11, but had worked its way to the lead when they'd gone a couple of 100 metres, or joint lead. As you saw, Mr. Quickstep had the entire length of the home straight to try and peg back the leader, but couldn't do so. I'll hand you over to Josh Fleming at Eagle Farm. So the winner, Cyclone Diva, is by Sidestep at a multifocal, a Rothsay mare. Trained by Mark Curry in Toowoomba. 2 kilo claimer.
8, 5, 11, 1.
8, 5, 11 and 1.
59, 25. Yeah. 2 and a quarter by 1 and a quarter by 2. Red box behind you, so I can post the numbers if I know.
Centre fire at the moment, led the way by about 3 lengths here from Bettigat Set. Salatine's on the outside.
Thank you, Paul.
Centre fire the leader. Bettigat Set's making ground. Centre fire in front from Bettigat Set, and Centre fire gets in from
So 8, 5, 11 and 1 here at Stanthorpe. 8, 5, 11 and 1, Cyclone Diva is owned by Ms. J.B. Thomas and M.A. Baker, and scored officially by 2 1/4 lengths over number 5, Mr. Quickstep. Josh Oliver for Jack Brown from Elbow Valley, which I must confess I don't know. And third is number 11, She's a Nuisance, Wendy Peel had the mount for Les Clark of Warwick. Fourth in was number 1, Avoca. So it's 8, 5, 11 and 1. Cyclone Diva, Mr. Quickstep, She's a Nuisance and Avoca. 2 1/4 lengths by 1 1/4. Race time on the opening event here at Stanthorpe was 59.25 for the 1,000 metres, 59.25. 2 1/4 by 1 1/4 were the margins, 2 1/4 by 1 1/4, and the numbers were 8, 5, 11 and 1. 8, 5, 11 and 1. If you back number 9, Golden Embers, you will receive a refund from your bookmaker. So 8